So I'll introduce myself. I've been called Cyrus and Cy. McGoldrick is the tribe. Coffee, Mashhadi on my mother's side. Kurosh, Sirus, Hadi sometimes. Shams by 1, and the Rascal by 9. Hamza, Jalaluddin, Abdul Malik. Cyrus Andrew McGoldrick is on my taxes. Dawood, Yusuf, Bralik Ak, but way back when. You can call me any of those, but please do it with love. See, I should introduce myself. Even though many of you are friends, some of you know me just by name or word of mouth. I know on the internet, I know I tend to run my mouth. And so I thought that I'd start by telling you what I'm about. So I was born on a Friday. This Sunday, inshallah, I'm 29. Blessed to know my grandparents while they're alive. My parents taught me everything they knew when I was 5. It was time to move faster. You know, all we have is time. So I trained to be strong. That could help us survive. Of course, I get distracted sometimes. We all have our pleasures. Yours is a mirror for mine. Our fears feed demons, though, speaking to our minds. I started searching for answers in the science. Star charts, revelations, patterns in the signs. Finally accepted the plan must be divine. So thinking, how could I trust a religion? But with time and some study of history and struggle, trying to raise money, but tempted into scuffles, I realized I couldn't keep living like a savage with my weekly income dependent on a package. The facts are, God didn't leave us without answers. Go back to Him, whether martyred or by cancer. So my practice is to make sure I pray. I find after that it's harder to forget who is the planner. Anyway, I try to have manners. Try to use my time well and fight for my family. Stand for the truth and seek understanding. Offer some analysis, art at this time. I'm happy to be here. A real honor is mine in sharing your time, opening our minds to some critical thinking, some rhythms and rhymes. I hope you don't mind if I ask for a little bit more of your time. But honestly, I didn't even want to perform. All my old songs seem worn. This morning, I watched Donald Trump get sworn in. And yes, you better believe that Donald Trump got sworn. These days, I feel like my heart feels torn. I'm wondering more. How can we even hope to reform? See, all this talking is boring. What we're bothering for, it might just be better to build forts just to weather the storm. But 6.5 years ago, in Ramadan, remember, all of our masajid were raising white alarms. I was fresh out on the block then, muscles on my arms. I wanted to help out, build power, and protect us from harm. I was busy with music then too, an artist. I wrote up some bars and I think I called it a poem. People seemed to like it, and I read it from the heart. I always thought it was corny, but I'll read you the start. It went like, God blessed America. Not just little Erica and Colin, but my cousins, little Fatima and Ahmed. Politics aside, never try to hold us hostage. I got rights and I know them constitutionally solid. God bless us with diversity. See our universities and colleges where students share a common search for knowledge. Remember that the blessing isn't limited. The lesson is to lessen all the stresses that divide us from each other. This nation can be better, but we have to engage. So let's be real about this nation and the things we should change. Because it's the land of the free, but the home of the slaves. Ground zero exposed their black graves. But will we learn our lessons from the enemies made? Or will we give our generation more debts to pay? God bless us with the name that we turn to a game. Let's be united. States are just a structural frame because we are equals. Humans in this world, we're all people. Manifest Destiny should not have had a sequel. This is New York City. All this apathy is just a pity. I'm free to pray wherever God's with me. Something like that. Okay. That wasn't that bad, I guess. Every bar has some facts, but the problem was, I guess, that was the polish that appeals to the logic of this mess. As if the settler colonies' policies aren't honestly the only probable, only possible, obvious outcome of a psychotic 500-odd year occupation and bondage that seems catastrophic, but obviously wrong. The longer you realize it wasn't abolished. So honestly, I didn't want to perform. Because all this fashion and all, just seems false while there's war. Like, how can I write bars while I have friends behind bars? How could I perform a poem while you drone palm crowds? But I figured I'd come here and I know most of y'all, and so I'd come and draw some notes and I would show you what I'm on. So I'm on Noah, putting couples on the boat before the storm. I'm on Moses, throwing shots to Pharaoh in his court. I'm on hoping they don't catch us in the cave because I'm gone. I love New York, but I'm telling when it's wrong. Like stupid shaitan, trying to build a wall, but the wall is for us, and so we gotta get it gone. So please, forgive me if I'm wrong. I just worry that we'll forget, things will get soft, fall while I'm gone. Please be strong. Please don't be a pawn, move together. And no matter the weather, I know we'll see a better dawn. Thank you for the time.